Buongiorno and welcome to Italian Disappointment Review. Today we have an Italian band called Hidden Lapse, and I'll put it brief. This album is not so much your time or mine, so let's just keep it simple. Redemption is the name of the game. Well, let's take a look on this fine looking cover. I mean, the booklet obviously. Here we have the band members, some lyrics. Don't know what's the truth here because the information sheet, promo sheet says there is no drummer, but some sources say it has, so I don't know what the truth here is, but I'm gonna tell you this much: if this is a real drummer, an album with a real drummer, then I can all say, shit a job. What is Hidden Lapse all about? It's kind of alternative metal, it's kind of a gothic metal, it's kind of a modern metal, it's melodic metal, and then it's actually a mishmash of many different things which just don't belong together. Think of, say, Amaranth, the Swedish band with kind of a pop stuff melodies, growly vocals, nice female vocals, and generally being like kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Kind of a hideous pop synth, whatever rock metal combination it is. We have these elements here, but in a way worse version. And we also have a guitar player who is clearly very skilled and feels like he's wanting to do some progressive or at least experimental death or sort of an extreme metal. So kind of having, you know, those damping guitar movements and, you know, going fast and technical and all those sounds and you know what. But the vocalist is totally different breed. She just wants to, you know, sing beautiful stuff in his very nice, beautiful voice and all that stuff. So they're like two different elements that just don't fit together. They're like, you know, the kind of magnets when, you know, they try to push them together and like, oh man, these don't just go together. And as such, the result is kind of horrible. This is a horrible album. There's so many annoying features. First of all, the guitar doesn't just fit anywhere with this vocalist. Now, there are synths, lots of synths, which try to, you know, kind of be the middle ground where the vocalist and the guitarist can actually meet. And while they do quite okay in this sense, and the synths support the vocalist quite a bit, it still doesn't make a lot of sense music-wise. Now, if only those annoyances were that, I could basically live with that and call this a really mediocre album. But those drum sounds, they are horrible. They remind me like 90s video game drummers, you know, like a really plastic. And I'm like, oh my goodness, whatever is going on here, I don't want to be part of it. Also, the guitar sounds, they really like, are you serious? They're the kind of stuff, you know, you just plug it in your guitar at your home with your laptop and then you do all this kind of a technical stuff and go progressive and they're like, dude, great you can play. Why don't you understand anything, absolutely anything about sounds? They are horrible. They lack dynamics, they lack heaviness, they lack shredding sound. I mean, like, what is going on with you? You're a skilled guy, but are you deaf or what? And while I like the female vocalist, this is not the music I want to hear. There's also plain, you know, clean male vocalist here and there. Not luckily, not too much, but he's also skilled. So we have lots of skill here. Vocalists, two of them at least. Then we have a guitar player who's also skilled, but we also have horrible drum sounds, terrible guitar sounds, horrible compositions. It's like, this is really horrible album. Stay the hell out of Hidden Lapse Redemption. This goes to trash can. I don't want to be part of it anymore. See ya and stay awake.